Cool. Yeah. Let me mute myself.
Spotlight. I'll mute everybody. Don't worry. And I also put a playlist in the chat. If you want a playlist, you're welcome to take it. It's just sitting there for you. And yeah, I'll give you just a minute or two to put together, or like to press play on the playlist if you'd like it. And you may much prefer your own playlist. I don't know. Maybe you'll be like, "Oh, this is crap. I don't like it." So find what makes you happy, please. All right, and y'all can see me okay? Yeah, y'all can hear me okay? Good. I ask questions once in a while because let's see. I think it happened one time to me so far that I lost my connection. Do you know what I mean? Oh yeah, I'll put the playlist in. Here we go. Tell me if you get it. You get it? Good. Yeah, I lost my connection and I was just talking to the ceiling for a while. It was really embarrassing. And I was like, oh man, I've lost it. Okay, well, yeah. My name's Adam and I'll take y'all through this Vinyasa class. I appreciate you letting me come visit you in DC this afternoon, and thanks for visiting me over here in Seattle. This afternoon, it's 1 here and 4 there. I'm going to go ahead and bring the toes and heels together, touching side by side in Supta Baddha Konasana. You're going to take it, lay down on your back. So head, shoulders down to the ground. One hand to your heart, and one hand above or below your belly button. Let's take a few slow, deep breaths. Just inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale. All right, let's bring your hands to the outsides of your thighs and bring your legs together so they touch side by side. Pull your knees into your chest and get yourself a brief little back release. Roll to the side, or roll to the front, to the back. And let's roll on forward here into a tabletop position. And bring your toes and heels together. Let's put your feet up off the ground. You can grab the backs of your thighs to start. This is a great place to be, and you can grab your thighs like a little bit here and still have some core engagement, and you're welcome to let them go. Keeping the knees bent is a little less intense than keeping them straight, and staying up here is a little less intense than coming down here. Please pick the place that works best for you, knowing that ab stuff, core stuff often isn't particularly pleasant. So if you're having a really good time, give me a little bit more. Nor is it supposed to be, I don't know, might be the worst thing you ever done, but it's definitely not supposed to hurt you. All right, so as we're doing this, let's draw the belly in a little bit. Turn on the muscles in your pelvic floor. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Bring your shoulders down. Lift your chin up just a little bit, and let's hold there. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Pull your knees into your chest. And let's come on forward into a tabletop position. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Bring your knees underneath your hips. And open your feet just a little bit here so you have equal space between your toes, your knees, and your hands. We're gonna do a few little cat-cows here. So tuck your chin into your chest and exhale. Press the floor away from you. Round your spine up towards the ceiling. Empty your lungs completely. And inhale. Reach your head up to the ceiling. Reach your hips up towards the ceiling. Fill your lungs up. Hold. Exhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. Press the floor away from you. Round your spine up towards the ceiling. Empty lungs. Inhale. A little more movement in your back. Look up towards the ceiling. Spread your fingers. Exhale. Tuck your chin into your chest. It's okay if we're not moving on the same time. You can move inhale, exhale. Doesn't matter. Inhale. So long as you're doing generally the same thing, we're all set. And last time, let's exhale. Tuck your chin in. Round your spine up to the ceiling. Empty your lungs completely. All right, and we'll come right back to a neutral spine right here. So nice and flat. Look forward towards me, please. We're gonna warm up the wrists by stretching them first. Let's take some big round circles. Forward, around, over, and around, back. And around, over, and around, forward, and around, back. And let's do 3 circles around in this direction, putting some good weight on your hands, leaning way far forward, leaning way far over. And when we have gone 3 that way, let's do 3 around the other. Around. Good. And around. Yes. And around. One more time. Okay. And when you got those 3, let's turn, have your fingers face out towards the opposite walls. And let's go around again. Doesn't matter which direction you spin. So we're gonna do 3 this way, whatever way that is. Then we're gonna do 3 the other way. I've done 3 this way. Here we go. Turning around, going 3 around the other. 1, 2, and 3. All right, and when you've made your 3rd rotation around that way, let's turn your fingers so they face back towards your knees. Your inner wrists face forward towards me, good. All right, and we'll take this last little round of circles. Let's go around this way, back, forwards, over, good. 2, forwards, over, and 1, forwards, over, and let's switch the directions and go around the other way. Forwards, round, yes, forward, back, round, and last time, forward, back, and around. And all right, let's come on forward, bring your hands facing forward, and now let's flip your toes. Can you see how I've done and put my feet underneath me? So not sitting here like this, but sitting up here like that. Please sit like that there. All right, reach your arms straight forward towards the front. Open your fingers really wide. Okay, open your hands and close your hands, and open and close, and then close, open and close, open and close. And let's go really fast with that. All right, so we just stretch the wrists, and it's great to stretch, but remember your yoga ain't just about stretching, it's about the balance between the stretching and the strengthening. So here we are doing some strengthening. And you will notice fairly quickly, probably, your forearms start to get a little tired, or really tired, or start to catch on a little bit of fire while you're doing this, and that's good. I'm happy for you. Let's turn your hands so they now face each other, and they're talking just like that. Open, wide, and close, and open, 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 and close. Very good. All right, now let's turn your hands so they're facing up as though you're like flicking water on the ceiling. Open and close, open and close, open and close, open and close. Now turn your hands so they face down. Open and close, open and close. And let's start reaching your arms straight up towards the ceiling. Yes. Can you see how still I'm opening my hands really wide and closing them all the way? Now turn your hands so they face each other. Do your forearms burn? I know mine too. Let's turn your hands so they face forward again. And turn your hands so they face away from you again. And this last little bit, let's open and close and open and close. I know my shins are burning, my forearms are burning. Wondering why we're taking class with this guy burning. Oh my God. All the way down. 3, 2, wonderful, great. Unflip your toes, and if you can, we're going to lean back just a little bit to lift your knees off the ground. Can you see how I've lifted them just slightly by leaning back and stretching the fronts of the feet and the fronts of the shins, tops of your thighs. Great. So we got our forearms stretched and strengthened, And now we're good to go into a downward facing dog. Let's come on back and press on up right there. Spread your fingers nice and wide on your mat. Roll your armpits in towards each other. Press your chest in towards your thighs. Reach your hips up towards the ceiling and take a nice little bend in your knees if you need one. It's more important to have a straight spine than it is to have straight knees. So you can bend your knees as much as you need to. Take a little lift in your pelvic floor like you have to pee just a little bit. And a tiny little bend in your elbows. Roll your armpits in towards each other. Let's take 5 breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale, come forward into high plank. And my friends, in high plank, we're gonna hold this for a little while as well. Each posture that we meet for the first time today, we're gonna get to know a little bit, just like we're doing right here. So it becomes familiar territory when we come back to it each time. So if you look down, you can see that your hands have 3 knuckles on each finger, all right? We've got knuckle number 1, which attaches to the palm. Knuckle number 2, which is out there in the middle. And knuckle number 3, which is closest to your fingernails. If you will, try to bring knuckle 1 and knuckle 3 down and bring knuckle number 2 up, which is called spider hands. It looks a bit like a tarantula. I'll come show you my hands and what I mean there a little bit more. But this engages in your forearms. Try to relax your fingers and then contract your fingers again, just like that, by lifting your second finger knuckle up. And you'll feel your forearms engage. You'll feel some strength drawing up from the floor, through the shoulders. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt, draw on your belly. Stand really tall from end to end. Shoulders back and top of your head forward. Yes, good hold for 5, 4, 3. Let's lower down onto the stomach. 2 and 1. Great. All right, and as you are down here, I know sometimes I hold things a while, but we just want to make sure we're warm. All right, so we got the front of the body, and now we got to get the back body. Let's lift your feet up in the air, please. Lift your arms up in the air, please. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Reach forward. And let's hold this here. Looking forward as well. Just like that. And now, let's open your arms and your legs out to the side as far as you can. So open your legs all the way out. So like maybe you could touch your fingers to your toes. And now reach your arms forward. All the while, we're keeping the arms and the legs off the ground. It's open, straight out to the side. Arms over and legs over. Yes, stay open. Now reach it all the way forward and back. Let's reach it all the way open and all the way out to the side. Hold, stay open. And now reach it all the way forward and reach it all the way back. And now reach it all the way out and all the way back. Good, hold. And now all the way forward. And this last time through, let's lift your arms up more, lift your legs up more, and now open. Legs out, arms out, head up, chest up, eyes up, legs up. Good, David. Lift everything up one more time. Fantastic. Now let's bring your hands to the ground. And shall we try just to get our shoulders ready to go, to get this out the way? What do you think about 10 push-ups? Huh? Okay, you can do them with your knees on the ground. No problem. Let's do it. Begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Great. Press back, downward facing dog. And inhale, come all the way up onto your toes. Press your chest into your thighs. Reach your hips up to the ceiling. Lower your heels back down to the floor. And inhale, come all the way up on your toes. Press your chest into your thighs. And lower your heels back down to the floor. Inhale, come forward into plank. And if you can see me in plank, I'm here again in a tabletop position. This time I'm gonna flip the toes under and flip the knees off the ground. Can you see how I just lifted my knees up just a couple inches? Okay, so I'm with you here. Knees are up off the ground. And if you can see now, I'm going to swoosh, swoosh, swoosh the knees from side to side. And we're getting our sides here. You see, just my knees are moving. Side to side, side to side, side to side. Draw on your belly. You'll notice fairly quickly your thighs start to feel this. You'll notice fairly quickly your shoulders start to feel this. You'll notice fairly quickly, your sides start to feel this. Good. Let's stay for another 20 seconds. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, wonderful. Back to downward facing dog. Let's inhale, bend your knees. And now step forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times. Come to the top of your mat and separate your feet hip width distance. Grab your elbows, hang your head, and sway forwards, backwards, side to side. Good. As you're there, really let your head hang heavy down. Take a nice big bend in your knees here as well, which is very helpful for the lower back. And I'd like to see if you're able to get any more, allowing gravity to help you anymore now. So like really letting the muscles in your neck relax and relaxing the shoulders so the arms can pull down with gravity. Good. Now let's slowly bring your hands behind your back. Interlace your fingers. Yeah, all the way around behind your back. Perfect. Interlace your fingers, squeeze your palms towards each other, and if you're able to, slowly start to straighten your elbows. Cool. Reach your hands forward towards the front of the room. Good. So long as you feel a good shoulder stretch here, this is wonderful. If you don't feel very much of a shoulder stretch, you're welcome to try to grab your elbows instead, if that's possible for you. And yeah. Notice as you inhale, everything gets quite tight in the shoulders. And as you exhale, it releases. Inhale, looking at the floor and stretching towards it. Exhale. Anytime you're bound, like you're bound right now, bad time to fall, so please don't. One more inhale. Exhale, with gentle ease, bring your hands to your hips and hands back down onto the floor. And when your hands are down on the ground, let's really, really slowly bend the knees, hang the head, hang the arms, and come on up to stand. Slowly. When you're all the way up, come bring your feet together so they touch side by side. All right, so bring your hands in prayer position and just give yourself a sincere thank you for getting onto your mat today. You know, like when we actually take a good choice for ourselves versus like, I don't know, whatever a not good choice is, which there are so many, it's important to reinforce the good behavior. Yeah, so thank yourself sincerely for getting on your mat today. I know it's going to be a better day because you did. Let's open your eyes and inhale. Circle your arms up above your head. Meant to say before, I'm going to do my right side and my left side. So please do your right side and your left side. They will look backwards on the screen. All right, please take your right hand down your right side. And reach your left arm over towards your right side. Yeah, there you go. Squeeze your thighs, squeeze your butt. Pull in your belly and gently press your hips over to the left. Lift, but reach a little bit more out and over towards your right side. Yeah, hold, open the heart to the ceiling, hold. 2, 1. Let's switch. Let's go the other way. Left hand down left side, right arm over to your left. Hips right, lift your chest and twist open. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up. Now let's cactus your hands. I like to cactus by bringing the elbows lower down and farther back, all right, which will really lift here. If you are often here on a computer all day, that makes all this tight and all that long. And so this is really important to stretch the opposite direction. So cactus arms, good stuff. Elbows back, fingers spread, lift your chest, inhale. And let your head come back and pause. Looking at it from the side, inhale. Head comes back, pause. Inhale, chest up, head back, pause. Inhale, chest up, head back, pause. Inhale, reach your arms up towards the ceiling again. And now exhale, swan dive down and hang your head at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Look forward towards me. From this side, I've got a tiny little bend in my knees, just slightly. A big lift in the belly and lifting the spine versus punching down. So I'm like, up like that. Good. And now bring your hands to your mat and step straight back into plank. And plank, we want to see this from the side when we move to the vinyasa, to the low push-up hold. I want to come forward. So can you come forward like this? Bring your shoulders past your wrists. We're going to come down and have a 90-degree angle bend in your elbows. You're going to hold for 10, 9, 8. If you need to bring your knees down, 7, that's okay. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, upward facing dog. Can you see I squeeze the thighs to lift them off the ground? And can you see how I can either shrug and bring the hips down, or press the shoulders down and lift the hips and chest up? Yes, we do that one. Lift the hips and chest up. And then exhale, back, downward facing dog. And pedal out your feet, shake out your head. We'll take 5 breaths here once again. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, last one. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, step, walk, or hop through. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, circle your arms up above your head. There we are. We're going to go through all that again. Right hand down right side, left arm over to the right. Open your heart to the ceiling. Change. Come up. Switch. Over the other way. Hips to the right. Lift up the chest and open. Change. Come up. Cactus your arms. Lift up your chest. Backward bend. Chest up. Backward bend. Inhale, chest up. Backward bend. Inhale, chest up. Backward bend. Inhale, stretch your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, swan dive down. Hang your head down at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your mat, step back. Good. Now remember how much we came up on the tippy toes, right? So can you see me? When I come up on my toes, I come forward very, very much. And then come down and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hey, if that totally kills you, going down halfway like that, that's normal. Don't worry, you're okay. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Doing it. All right, so I'm gonna come down to my knees, and if you will come down to yours as well for just one quick talk about the chaturanga, we could talk about that low push-up hold from plank, low push-up hold, upward dog, downward dog. We could talk about that for like a week straight. So I'll try to keep it like real short and sweet like that. But important things to know with that one is that we want to keep the shoulders like real safe and strong here. So can everybody bring your hands like here like this, okay? We're gonna squeeze the elbows really far in to the sides and gonna kind of like open the hands out a little bit. All right, so right here, squeezing the elbows in and making sure the shoulders are not shrugged up there like that. We're keeping the shoulders down, the elbows in, and the shoulders not too much forward, but we want the elbows in, the shoulders down, and the shoulders back. So we see that there, that's that line that we're looking for. Elbows in very much. And that is a really stable shoulder joint. If somebody like ran hard into you in that way, you'd be just fine in the shoulder. But if you're like out here with the chicken wing or over there like that, that might be weird in the shoulders. So again, let's try this. We're gonna squeeze in, bring the shoulders down, bring the shoulders back a little bit. And next time we go into our chaturanga, when we get down into that hold, this is the position that you lock into. All right, best you can. Whether your knees are or are not on the ground, still right there like that. Makes it real stable and safe. So since you'll do probably a billion chaturangas in your life if you practice vinyasa regularly, it's good to know that one. And check out YouTube for lots of good instructional videos on that stuff. Back to downward facing dog, please. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, step or hop through, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, circle your arms up above your head, hands praying. Great. You take your right hand down your right side and left arm over to your right. It's the last time here. So can you see my right hand? It's like walking down my right leg towards the right knee. Yeah, giving me a little more stretch if desired. Change, switch, left hand down, left side, right hand to your left. Press your hips, lift your chest to reach. 2, 1, come back up. Cactus your arms, lift up your chest. Backward bend. Change. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And exhale, swan dive down, all the way down. Hang your head at the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, slight bend in the knees. Great, hands on your mat, step back into plank. And remember that talk we just had about squeezing the elbows in, bringing the shoulders down and back. All right, shift your weight forward, and let's do that again. Come down and lap the shoulders into place and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Hopefully it feels a little more strong. And exhale back, downward facing dog. All right, moving on to B series. We've done A. Inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, step or hop through, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, sit down, chair pose, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And here, let's sit down here. And let's warm up our legs by getting a little bit of single leg strength. So hands in prayer position, just here, like that. And let's take your right leg up on top of your left leg, just like that. Cool. And can you see how much I'm flexing the right foot back? Do that to protect the knee. Sit down low and sit your butt back. Again, from the side, This will look a lot more like I'm sitting back than like I'm sitting down, trying to bring the butt back. So I got weight in the heel and keeping the belly drawn in. Sit down low to get that nice stretch out here to the outer right glute. Draw in the belly, lift up the chest, shoulders down, stomach in. Hold here. Yes, you're gonna definitely feel your left leg get tired. Got 4, 3, 2, 1. Great. Switch. Left leg up here. So going for this like half pigeon situation, yeah? Down low. Good, Michelle. If you can see me here, see how I'm not going the eagle wrap. There you go. That's the one. Perfect. You got it. And sit hips down and back. Great. Mike, a little more back with your hips if you can, and down. Just slightly. Perfect. All right. We're holding here for only 7 more minutes. Almost finished. Just kidding. Almost there though. Breathe. Stay with me. Lift up the chest. Draw in the belly. Good, David. 4, 3, 2, 1. Step down. And now let's prayer twist over to the right side. Twist over there. Hook your left elbow on top of your right knee. Great. And sit down very low like that. Please squeeze your knees together tight. Spread your toes out wide. Lift your chest up there. And look over your right shoulder towards the back wall. Breathe and twist. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stay in the chair. Back to the center. Let's go get the other side. And we're gonna get out the chair. I know, we've been there forever. Other side. Hook your right elbow, tap your left knee, twist over to the left. Squeeze the knees, spread the toes, lift the chest, stomach in and twist. Three, 2, 1. Okay, exhale, forward fold. Now let's open your feet, hip width distance. Take your peace signs, middle index, 1, 2. Grab your 2 big toes. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine. And exhale, pull and stretch your body down. Reach your face down towards the floor. Okay, let's let go of the toes, and now bring your hands all the way underneath your feet. So I don't know if you can see, so I'll turn to the side again. So we're bringing the hands all the way underneath the feet. So I'm like maybe bending the knees a whole bunch to get that done. Whatever you need to do, all right? But get your hands underneath there. Then inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, pull and stretch your body down. And put some good weight in your hands because they've just gotten a lot of attention in our downward facing dogs and our chaturangas. They get a lot of focus, a lot of work. So it's good to give them a little love. Right. Take your hands out from under. Let's inhale, halfway lift. All right, and bring your hands to your mat. Step or hop back into chaturanga. Lower down halfway. Pause right there. Squeeze your elbows in. Hold 10, 9, 8, 7. Top of your head. Forward. Shoulders back. 3, 2, 1. Inhale, upward facing dog. Yes. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your right leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, step through into high lunge. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Good. Spread your fingers out nice and wide. Sit down low on your right knee and high up on your left tiptoe. Good. Just like that. All right, let's cactus your arms again. Lift up your chest. Slowly backward. Change. Come on up. Are you ready? There you go. Lean back a little bit and fly forward. Airplane. Good. All right. Stand real tall from end to end. Oh, like a tiny little bend in the right knee. You'll understand why shortly. Okay, now we're going to wash the clothes. Wash, 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 wash. Swish, 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 swish. Do you think they're clean yet? I don't think so. Can you tell I do this in kids yoga? It works really well. 3, 2, 1, pause. Arms out to the side. Now, hang your clothes up to dry. Reach them forward. Yes. Hang them. Reach back. Get some more. Reach them forward. Hang them. Yes. Reach back. Get some more. Reach them forward. Hang them. Reach back. Get some more. Now, bend your knee. Step back. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And now exhale. Bring your hands down to your mat. Step your right foot back. And let's move through the vinyasa. Inhale to an upward facing dog. And exhale back. Downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, step through high lunge. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. Cactus your arms. Lift up your chest and back your bend. All right, you ready? Here we go. Lean back and fly. Come on forward. Good. Tiny little bend in the left knee, because if it's locked, you're gonna have a hard time with all the side stuff, right? Might need it to have some agility as we wash the clothes. Wash, 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 wash. Swish, 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 swish. It's good to be in like moving postures on one leg because it's way harder to balance, right? All right, pause. Let's watch a little bit more. Swish, swish, swish. Second rinse, you know. Okay, now let's reach back, get some clothes, hang them up. Reach back, good. Reach forward, reach back, good. Reach them forward. One more time, reach back, and now step back. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And now bring your hands down to your mat. Reach your left foot up and lower down. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Let's inhale, bend your knees, look forward. And exhale, step or lightly hop through between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, sit down, chair pose, reach your arms up towards the ceiling. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to your mat, step back, move through your vinyasa. Inhale to upward facing dog. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, step through. Let's open into warrior 2. Good, so nice wide step. My tall friends, a bigger step. A little more Michael if you got it, and nice Michelle. Sit a little lower on your right knee. Sit up straight and tall with the spine. Look over your right shoulder towards the front. Yes, there we go. And if you can, keep your shoulders down, away from your ears. And the top of your head up a little bit more. If you'd like to, in case this one's easy for you, I challenge you to close your eyes, maybe a little, or all the way, or you're gonna hold still. Stay with me, I know. Only 30 more seconds. Don't worry, we're almost out of this. Can everybody please bring your left arm up a little bit? The one in the back. Bring that one up a little bit. Nice, David. See you. Very good. 5, 4, 3, 2, let's straighten your right knee. Turn your right toes in. Spread your arms out wide. Lift up your chin. And slowly exhale, forward fold. Come all the way down. And when you're all the way down, reach around. And you can grab your feet from the outside. If it feels good, or maybe grab your 2 big toes. Welcome to stay here. There's a lot of things you can do. You can go into guillotine, if you have one of those in your practice, a crane, or a crow, or perhaps a headstand, or a handstand. Whatever you are feeling like doing right now is a good thing to do. All right, slowly come all the way back up to stand. And now let's turn both your toes so they face outwards. You see how I did that? I turned my toes facing outwards, like that. And sit down into the chair. Hands on the knees. We're gonna kind of push the knees open a little bit as you sit your butt down and lift your chest up. So it'll be a big inner thigh opening posture. All right, good. And sway a little bit side to side as well. Straighten one knee, then the other. Straighten the other, then the other. Good. All right, now let's take a twist. So we're gonna bring the left shoulder forward and the right shoulder back. Sit down, good. And see if you can do this twist with both elbows straight, which will give you just a little bit more. Yeah, twist. Look over the shoulder and sit up tall as you twist. All right, let's twist over the other way. Twist. Butt down and back, lift your chest and twist. 2, 1. Let's turn and straighten out your legs, and let's turn and face the front here, and then come forward again and fly the airplane. Okay, airplane, so you're gonna stay right here. Or, this is kind of a challenging posture. I'm gonna do it looking down at the floor, and you either stay here in airplane, yeah, or I'm gonna open up into flying half moon. So I'm keeping the hand off the ground and opening the hip. And standing real tall, from heel to the top of the head. Let's hold. Back to airplane. And now let's try to revolve it. Right arm up, left arm down. Bring your left leg up. 3, 2, 1, airplane. And y'all, let's step back. Reach your arms up towards the ceiling. One more cactus, lift your chest, backward bend. Exhale, bring your hands right on down to the ground. Step your foot back. And let's lower down through the vinyasa. Inhale, upward facing dog. Great. And exhale back, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg up to the ceiling. And exhale, step through into warrior 2. Open. Again. Really wide step. So again, from this side, I'm sitting low down on the left knee. Sitting up real straight and tall with the spine. Looking over the left shoulder here. And hold. If you did on the other side, if you closed your eyes, do it. Breathe. So I'm gonna look over my left shoulder, or can you see this hand? I'm gonna look over this hand to that way. There we go. Just like that. Close your eyes if you did it on the other side. Four, 3, 2, 1. Okay, straighten your left leg. We're gonna turn, face this way over here. Spread your arms out wide, lift up your chin, and exhale again, come on forward. All the way down. Another time to play. A forward fold again, doing what you're doing, or perhaps something else. Pick what makes you happy. Now let's do that. Whatever you're doing, bringing as much ease into it as possible. Lowering back down. And slowly, let's inhale all the way back up. Turn your toes out again and sit down. Hands on the knees, stick your butt back. Lift your chest up. Straighten your elbows. Sway a little side to side. All right, let's twist over to the left. Look over the left shoulder. Let's twist over to the right. Go over the right shoulder. Let's inhale, come all the way back up, reach your arms up. Quarter turn to the front. And now let's fly forward again. Airplane. All right, and let's open. Really open your hip. Look straight down at the floor. Stand tall, top of your head forward, heel back, flex toes. Back to airplane. Reach your left arm up and your right arm down. Twist. Change. Back to airplane. Step back. Let's cactus your arms again, back or back. All right, come on down. Hands to the mat. Step your foot back. Move through your vinyasa. Upward dog. And downward dog. And now let's inhale, right leg up to the ceiling. And step your right foot on the outside of your hands. All right, so bring the left knee down to the ground, lizard lunge. If you look at this from the side, it looks like this from the front. You can see me here. And then from the side, looks here. All right, so lift. All right, so nice big stretch in the hip. Both hips, actually. Now, let's toe heel your right foot over to the right side. Toe, heel, toe, heel, toe, heel. And right hand to the right knee. Twist the right knee to the right side. Look over your right shoulder. Twist. All right, let's bring it on back. And now let's step your right foot back. And inhale, left leg up. And step left foot through over to the left side, the left hand. All right, lizard lunge, lift your chest, look up towards the ceiling. Let's toe heel your left foot over to the left side. Left hand to your left knee. Go over your left shoulder, twist. All right. Let's bring your hands to the mat. Step your left foot back. And let's do 10 more push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Great. Come to your knees. Now let's get ourselves a camel. Hands on the hips, thumbs on the outside, fingers face the floor. Inhale, lift your chest, backward bend. Stay up here if you'd like to, or reach down. Right hand, right heel, left hand, left heel. Fingers inside, thumbs outside. Push hips forward. Lift your chest up. Let your head and eyes come back. Slowly bring your hands to your hips. Come on. Lift up and sit right back down to your heels. Take a moment to let the stars and the fireworks pass. We had a good standing series and we're wrapping up here on the floor. Let's go ahead and come onto the back. So have your feet face the back wall, your head face forward. And I'm gonna roll right over into a plow position. So bringing the feet forward and toes down to the ground. Bring your hands on your lower back, knees to your head, toes to the sky. And slowly reach your feet up towards the ceiling. Let's hold. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees to your head, toes to the ground. Let's come on down. And come sit up if you can see me. I'm taking fish pose. So I've got my hands underneath my butt, lean back. Lift up your chest and backward bend. Elbows to the floor, chest lifted, and head hanging back. Undoing that neck compression we just took in. Shoulder stand. 3, 2, 1. Come up. All right, and let's lay down on the belly for the final twist today. So we're gonna reach the arms out to the side. Please keep both of your shoulders on the ground. Please keep both of your shoulders on the ground. And one more time I'll say it. Keep both your shoulders on the ground. Okay, watch me. Left foot up. Reach your left foot over towards your right side. Keep both your shoulders on the ground. Chin out, look forward. And you'll find a weightless place where it feels like you can just kind of hang it in the air. You're welcome to reach your left foot more towards your right wrist if you like. Keep your left shoulder down. Four, 3, 2, 1. Switch. Right leg up. Keep your shoulders on the ground. Reach your right foot over towards your left wrist. Chin out. Keep right shoulder on the ground. Reach. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Okay. This time, let's bring your right knee forward. And bring your left hand, wave at me with your left hand. Okay. So left hand over here to the right side. Right hand over here to the left side. Back of the head on the ground. Look over your right shoulder, twist. Look towards your right thumb. 2, 1. Pull it back. Right hand down. Pull your left arm out from under. All right, and reach your right leg back. Reach your left leg forward. Take your right hand over to the left side. Left hand over to the right side. Look over to the left. Twist. This twist can get quite confusing, as now looking over your left shoulder is actually looking to your right when, it's just confusing. But yeah, look to your left thumb. All right, let's roll all the way over into your back. So roll to the left until you're just, boom, down onto the floor. Let's take 2 more stretches. Please bring your right foot up. Right foot on top of your left knee. Reach between your legs and grab the back of your left thigh or the front of your left shin. You pick and pull your knee. Three, 2, 1. Bring your left foot down and your right foot down. Bring your left leg up on top of your right thigh. Reach between your legs and grab the front of your right shin with the back of your right thigh. Pull your knee in. Listen carefully. Straighten your left leg up and bring it down to the floor. Pull your right knee into your right shoulder. Pull your right knee over to the left side. Reach your right arm over to the right side, look over the right shoulder and twist. Pull your knee back into the center. Give it a squeeze again. Straighten out your right leg down. Bring your left leg up. And pull your left knee in towards your left shoulder. Pull your left knee over to the right side. Reach your left arm over to the left side, twist. All right, pull your knees back in, both knees in, give yourself a little squeeze. All right, and straighten out your legs and lay down in your dead pose. Open your legs and your arms and close your eyes. And thank you for taking care of yourself today. Let's wiggle your fingers and your toes and your mouth and your nose and roll over to whichever side you prefer. Slowly press on up. Sit crisscross, applesauce. Let's face forward. And I still appreciate you getting on your mat this afternoon. Thanks for doing that. Enjoy the rest of your day and continue to take good care of yourself. All the things you put in your body, in your mouth, and the things that you put in your eyes and you put in your ears, the things you say, the things you hear. Get good things like that too. Namaste.
Thank you, Adam.
Very much. How we doing?
Appreciate it. Have a good day. Bye, everyone.
Oh. Everybody doing well? Did we live to tell the tale?
Dude, you're a beast.
A what?
You're a beast.
How you doing? We got lots of things you can do. Do you want to work on anything?
I don't know. What do you think? Do you have anything that
I got some stuff. Do you have a headstand pretty good?
I think so.
Okay.
I can try.
You do the tripod headstand or the, thank you, Dorat. Nice to see you. Tripod headstand or the this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. See if I remember. It's like this.
Oh, dude, you're great. That's wonderful.
Something like that.
Perfect. It's perfect. So we got that, which is so good. Yeah, so there are some different entries, for example, so we could get into that. So by the way, let's see, your weight's pretty well, like you still got this going on, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then one thing that I did notice was maybe your elbows were going a little wider than necessary, so we'll keep them in just a little bit here.
Okay.
And so two things that are fun. One thing, there's an entrance from this here, right? Over. Sorry, I tipped up my camera so you can't see.
Okay. No worries.
There's an entrance from here. So we take like a wide step, we come forward fold. And you could enter this way, right? And then
Oh, there. Ah, damn.
like that.
All right.
And then there's another one that's kind of cool. So I would do this on the wall. So I'd like say this is the floor, and right there is the wall. Being
Okay.
away from it. But so I want you to work on two things. One is the press up. So I'm gonna straighten my legs and walk up enough that like I'm weightless here, and then
Oh, okay.
eventually go straight up like that.
Okay.
One, that's the press. And then two, can you see how I'm uninterlacing my fingers, bringing the hands to the ground? So one,
Yeah.
and then putting the weight in the shoulders and lifting the head up.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God.
And you can totally do that because you got real strong leg or strong arms.
Okay.
So that's something to do with the wall right there. So should anything go wrong, you just keep going back down. But I'm 100% certain you can do that. And if you can balance in your headstand in the middle of the room, a freestanding headstand, 100% you can do that. So forearm stand, that's like a fancy transition into a forearm stand. No reason to get into it that way if you want to, but I know you can.
Okay.
But forearm stand is fun. And headstands you don't kick into, but handstands you can kick into, and forearm stands you can kick into because your head isn't on the ground, so you won't mess up your neck.
Okay.
If you're interested in playing with the forearm stand, generally we're using those same things as we used today with the squeezing the elbows in stuff like that.
Okay.
Kind of keep the hands about parallel, though mine go like this. I'm not really sold either way on that, but so here you think like downward dog, up, and then like little hops, maybe, until you're up, and switch in there. So yeah, those little hops like that.
Okay, okay.
Play with that. Let me know how that goes.
No, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, wait. So the one that you're saying, like you're doing the headstand, like when you were like the entrance is like wide. So first, what was the first thing you did? You
I-
lifted your hands, right?
Mhm.
Like your hands were not like, yeah, they were not interlaced. You pretty much went like that,
Interlace them. They brought the elbows to the ground,
right?
then brought the head down, and the legs are gonna straddle out and up like that.
Okay.
Mhm.
And then at one point you actually use your shoulders to pull up, and then your head was not even on the ground, right?
After that's like to go into the next thing. The,
Okay.
yeah, but just the strap. So like say example in class, do you do that wide-legged forward fold, Prasarita, you can then take it into a headstand and be back. And so you're like still in sync with the class perfectly, but
Okay.
the headstand, bam, you're back, and it's like nobody ever knew, you know? It fits in real nicely there.
Yeah, cool. No, I mean I'll definitely try it. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, play with that. And then next we'll play with, I mean, there's like all the handstands and stuff, which I totally love. And I think that you'd be really good at them. You have like the perfect build for them. So I think you'd be great at it. So I'll see you next week and we'll talk. And are you on the Instagram, man?
What's that?
Instagram?
Oh, I'm like, I don't do any of that. I have a flip phone, man.
Oh, that's cool. I like that. That's way cooler. All
Yeah.
right. Well,
Cool. Thanks a lot, man.
you are. Yeah, you holler at me. But otherwise, I'll see you next week, okay?
Sweet, man.
Appreciate
Thanks.
you.
Appreciate it.
Bye.
Later.